What is up, my guy? How are we doing? This week, I'm gonna show you what 1 week in my life looks like. It's a bit of a goof, if I might say so myself. Before we start, however, I would like to give a couple of disclaimers. Number one, in an effort to respect everyone's privacy as much as possible, I won't be able to film that much at school. I also don't want my principal to kill me, so we're gonna have to deal with that. Number two, as you'll see, I do swim quite a bit. And no, I don't swim for a club. I swim for my school. I used to swim for a club, but I quit 3 years ago. Now I only swim for my school. And number three, as I mentioned before, I'm a runner. However, I'm not running at the moment because my IT band, that's broken. If you're wondering, I get injured every 2 weeks, which is just so great. I'm literally falling apart. My bones are being held together by Band-Aids. Ow. So yeah, if you're wondering why I don't run as much in this video, that's why. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Let's just get into the video. It's currently 6:30 and we have to go swimming. So let's get ready. I'll take you guys along with me and hopefully we have some fun because we all know this is gonna be so much fun. So my outfit today, exquisite. We have these socks that I think I bought from Gap Kids like 5 years ago. And then we have these sweatpants from Aritzia. And then we just have this thrifted sweater. I told myself at the beginning of the year that I would start dressing nicely, but it's funny because that literally lasted maybe 2 days. Now we're back to square one. Anyways, let's go get breakfast.
So if you're wondering where you are right now, you're in my backpack because we're in the change room, so most people are naked, but that's besides the point. So now what we're gonna do is we go to French and then we go to physics and we get our Einstein on. It's 8:40. Guess what time class starts? 8:45. So it's currently 11:35 and I'm ravenous, so it's time for lunch. I go home for lunch though because I hate human interaction. So before you come at me for being a privileged little teen because I go home for lunch, let me explain why I do this. I've gone home for lunch every single day since grade 2. It's a great opportunity to get homework done and to take a nap because if you're like me and you wake up at 6 a.m., it's kind of rough after lunch. After this, we have English and then Earth and Space. Playtime is over. Time to brave the Arctic. Hi. We're home. It's 3:15. Now we're gonna go to the gym. I'm munching on some watermelon. My mom is making cauliflower for dinner and the house smells like one big fart. This is the first time I've been to the gym in like 2 months. I'm expecting to be very sore tomorrow. Just one piece of lactic acid, you know? Hi, so we're back from the gym. I have a lot of homework. Physics is really kicking my butt this year, to be honest. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do now. And then we're gonna go eat dinner and then we go to bed. And that's the end of today. Good morning, Jake Paulers. So it's Tuesday. I've just woken up, and Tuesdays are special because I don't have morning practice. However, my school swim team has swim meets on Tuesday. So today, I'm gonna get weird and wild in the pool. I'm gonna make some waves. Hold on to your swim caps because I'm gonna be going really fast. So here's what the day's gonna look like. Right now, it's 7:30, and I have to be at school by 8:45, so we're gonna have breakfast, then I have my classes, and then I'll see you guys at lunch again. And then we swim, and then yeah, we come back home and I do some homework, and that's the end of that. Anyways, let's go get breakfast because I am absolutely ravenous. So the outfit today, we're really out here breaking down walls. So we have these great Roots sweatpants and then this shirt. And there's UFOs on it. Excuse you, yeah, I'm gonna buy this. This is the best thing I've ever seen. You know what, the New York Times called, they said this is it. Time to go to prison. We're gonna be late. Ah!
Guess what time it is? It's lunchtime! Except that this time we have to go really quickly because I have a swim meet. Hi! Hello, my lovelies. So warm-up is officially over. I feel wet. There is a lot of water in places that there should not be water. I have a little bit of time before my first event, so I'm probably gonna edit this video that you're watching right now. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm pooping my pants right now. So we're currently done with the aquatics. Overall, the meet was pretty good. We're gonna go home now. It's almost 5 o'clock. We have arrived at the Cedia compound and it's time for dinner. Guess what day it is today? It's potato day. So for dinner today, we have a thick potato, a chicken boob, and some broccocolis. Hi. Hey, I just took a shower and now it's around 9:30 I think, and we're gonna go to bed because tomorrow we wake up at 6 a.m. again. This is probably the last you'll see of me. Good night. It's Wednesday, my dudes.
You see, the worst part about waking up early and having to swim, it's not even the fact that you have to swim. It's the getting into the water. Getting into cold water at 7 a.m. when you're still half asleep, it feels like an electric current is passing through you. And let me tell you, it never gets easier.
One more thing that's really hard about getting up in the early. When it's the winter, it's nearly impossible to get out of bed because of how cold it is. I'm currently alone in the change room. I just wanted to take a moment and appreciate my eczema.
Yeah, I just thought I had to show you that. So once again, it's lunchtime. I was feeling a bit more hungry today, so I made a sandwich instead of a tortilla. I would like to apologize for not being able to film during French and physics. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Hi, I'm out of school. Now we have to go to the physiotherapist because my IT band is falling apart. And then I do some homework and we go to bed. So just another boring day as always. So we just finished at physio. My IT band, before it was in a million pieces, now it's like in 1,000. It's doing a little bit better. Okay, good morning. Happy Thursday. It's like really hitting me today, so I'm gonna keep this really short and sweet. So yeah, let's go get breakfast. What's even happening? I'm literally so delirious. This is my locker. Tour is over. Hi, so it's after school and I'm on the toilet. You might be thinking, oh, she's probably gonna go work out. Guess what? We're not. Cause on Thursdays, I have work. I work as a math tutor, like sort of. I work from 3:30 to 7:30 and then afterwards we have the end of the year Christmas party. I obviously won't be able to film at work. Anyways, let's go eat. I think I'm getting sick. My throat hurts and I am non-stop sneezing. Hopefully tomorrow I wake up and I'm not just one complete mess.
Hi. So it's around 10 o'clock right now. The dinner took way longer than expected. My calculations were correct. I am in fact getting sick. I don't know what little kid it was that poisoned me while I was tutoring, but you know what? I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. As for the dinner, I had a chicken sandwich, but here was the thing. I ordered the chicken sandwich expecting it to just be a normal chicken sandwich, but lo and behold, what arrives is one fat white bread sandwich with a liter of gravy over it. What? I'm sorry, but who puts gravy on a chicken sandwich? The only thing I kind of have going for me right now is the fact that tomorrow, it's a PA day. That means I get to stay home from school. So, good night, and I love you all.
Hi, I lost my voice. I am very congested, so now we're gonna go have breakfast. Good morning, good morning, good morning. My mom is making me stuff my face so I don't get sick again.
If you're wondering what I'm working on, I have to analyze a couple articles for English class. Also, I may or may not have just watched YouTube Rewind. And, you know, I'm not one to hate on things, but the one thing I found particularly funny, let me just show you something. Okay. How does that even happen? I feel bad for you, YouTube. Good afternoon. I have been editing for the past 6 hours, and I just realized how awkward I am. I knew that filming in public was not my strong suit. Well, now I know that it definitely is not. Anyways, so now it's time for dinner. Okay, I'm starving. Let's go.
Good Sunday morning, everyone. I just woke up and we're gonna have breakfast, but before we do, let me just show you what I woke up to. When did this all happen? Yesterday it wasn't like this. Anyways, let's go get breakfast.
So now, I still have to finish the English project I was working on yesterday, and then we'll edit for a bit. Then we're gonna go to the gym, because the grind never stops. Also, I'm still sick. My throat is absolutely trashed. Anyways, let's get started on homework. So, I forgot to film for the entire afternoon. I was really busy with homework, so my apologies. Now, we have to go to the gym. My throat is still sore, so this is just gonna be a fun experience all around. So let's get our grind on. Let's get sweaty. This video is an absolute mess. Does anyone else get irrationally angry when you work out? Because I do. Good thing I have an arsenal of Nerf guns, though. That solves most of my problems. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my entire week. To be frank, it was probably one of the easiest weeks I've had so far. One, as I said before, I'm not running as much as I once was. And two, it's getting pretty close to the winter break, so homework is kind of dying down a bit. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, you know? Hope you guys had fun. And I'll see you guys next week with another video. Boo! Did you think the video was over? Guess what? It's not. I have some very special news, my friends. I got a P.O. box! So you can send all the trash you want to me now. The only thing I ask of you is that you don't send me any extravagant gifts. Please don't spend all your money on this piece of trash. Anyways, this is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next week. My throat is absolutely trashed, and I hate it. I sound like Halsey.